don't want to get discouraged, and I don't want you all to get discouraged just because you may feel like you're not in that environment now. The steps that you're taking right now is to get there. The person that you're becoming right now is to get to that place where you're putting yourself in a different environment. You're creating opportunities for yourself, and you can get there, just like I know someday I will get there. I'm getting my morning started at 7 a.m. by checking my phone really quickly. And then I'm getting out of bed, which I'm not the type of person that just hops out of bed. I really have to kind of stretch a little bit, and then I'll be ready to get up. This is my favorite part, just pulling that curtain back and then walking out on the balcony early in the morning. The air is so crisp. We're right by the beach, so there's so much moisture in the air, and it just feels good to be out here early in the morning. Now it's time to get started with my morning routine, and the first thing I'm going to use is the cleansing oil by Mario Badescu. So at first I was hesitant about trying a cleansing oil because I just didn't understand how an oil could clean my face, but it really does the job. And I use it because any sweat, any dirt, or anything that built up overnight, I just like to get that off of my face before I hop in the shower. You'll see me working it in everywhere, and as long as I just use a towel or something to dry it, it just comes right off. This is my absolute favorite facial spray. It has aloe, chamomile, and lavender, and you'll see me going in with the toner, which also has lavender in it, and witch hazel. All of these products are by Mario Badescu because I love picking up the gift sets during Christmas time. They come in travel sizes, so it's perfect for me to just throw in my suitcase. Now this honey moisturizer, I brought that from Ulta because I really needed a moisturizer, but here I am just moisturizing my face. I'm making sure to get my jawline really good under my eyes, my nose, my neck. And now we have my absolute favorite toothpaste. I'm brushing my teeth with the Colgate Optic White toothpaste, and it has charcoal, so we love that. Now I'm just using the lip balm, and that completes our morning face routine. I'm just about to hop in the shower, and the soap that I poured in the pink travel container is Dr. Bronner's. I literally can't use anything else. Good morning, loves. So if you are new here, my name is Shani, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching another vlog. So I'm about to do my hair. I already did like a full face of makeup. I did that off camera, and now I'm about to flat iron and attempt to curl my hair. So we'll see. This morning has been really good for me. I went out on the balcony, which y'all got to see like a little bit of. Just set the tone for the day mentally. It was very, very peaceful out there. So I just took in the waves, took in the morning air, and it was really good just to kind of like center myself early this morning. So now I'm about to get ready. The session starts at 9 a.m. today, and I'm gonna go down and get breakfast. Just something small, some fruit, nothing too crazy, because we're gonna have lunch again at 12, and then lunch is usually a lot of food. They have just something quick to eat in the beginning, your actual entree, and then they always give you a dessert. So I definitely don't want to eat too much. I have this flat iron, and it was given to me by my cousin actually. So she was cleaning out her garage. She has so much beauty stuff, from makeup to hair stuff like this, just nails, everything beauty. Like, she has a lot of it. I was helping her clean out her garage, and she was saying that she wanted to get rid of a lot of stuff, and then she ended up saying, you know, whatever you want, just take it. So I got this flat iron. I also have another smaller flat iron from her, but she was saying that the wider ones are good for longer hair. And then I also got this curling iron, which I will be using. I already set the temperature to 450, but I did want to just get on really quick, and there's like this clicking. It's hitting the garbage and that's annoying me, so hold on. So I really just wanted to talk to y'all while I do my hair, and something was on my heart to just share or something, I guess, that I've just been thinking about, and it's the fact that you don't know what you're capable of until you start doing whatever it is that you want to do. So for example, just me doing vlogging and stuff like that, the reason that it took me so long to get to this point is because I felt like I could never be consistent enough to vlog and edit and things like that. And I also kept telling myself lies about the fact that, like, oh, you know, I'm not doing anything on a daily basis, but I am doing stuff. Whether it's, you know, me taking my daughter to school, going to the gym, doing like the stuff that I have, bookings, and, you know, whatever. That stuff seems so small to me and uninteresting. But once you start doing it, you'll see that there are people out there that's gonna appreciate the content, and I truly enjoy making it. So even if nobody watches, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's something that I love to do. And I really had to get out of my head about that, because for the longest I just felt like nobody's gonna watch, nobody's gonna care, whatever. And a lot of that may be because you might not have people immediate to you that you feel like are gonna watch your videos, or like, you know, you may feel like family or friends are not gonna support. My family and friends, they support me. And I've been seeing that, but sometimes you'll tell yourself that, like, oh, you know, that your family and friends aren't gonna watch the videos, and you always think that those are the closest people. Like, if you can't get your family and friends to watch your videos, strangers aren't gonna watch your videos. But that's not true all the time. Like, sometimes strangers will be the ones to support you more than the people that's close to you. And it's not that they purposely aren't trying to support you, but they just see you as regular old Channy. Like, it's not that they don't want you to chase your dreams and stuff like that, but they know you personally. So are they gonna sit there and watch a whole vlog of your day? Some people will, some people won't, but you will eventually find your tribe and find your community. And I know I'll get to that place as well, where there are people that I don't know that are watching my channel and supporting my content and enjoy what I'm putting out there. So I say all that to say, like, even if you want to start a YouTube channel, or you feel like you want to get more consistent, you really just have to get out of your head, just pick up the camera, and something interesting will happen. Like, for example, when I was vlogging when I was at Nija's school, I could have just waited till I got in the car, but I was like, let me just pick up my camera and start filming the fact that I'm just sitting here waiting for the meeting to start. And something that I always do, which is watch my friend's YouTube channel and all of her videos that come out. Her name is Jasmine Rain. Go subscribe to her channel if you aren't already. She does amazing beauty, wellness, and healthy content, like a healthy lifestyle content, and I actually love that. So let me just say that, Jazzy, I just want to give you your props, girl, because you are really encouraging me to try new things, like recipes, smoothies, telling me stuff that I can consume that would be good for my health, or certain benefits. I absolutely love that. So yeah, back to me talking about just filming that day. If I was just so stuck on, like, okay, in my head, don't film the inside of the school or whatever, and I made sure I got the wall. Like, I wasn't filming anybody, I wasn't letting it be clear where my child goes to school, so I'm always conscious about that. But I got to show you all me actually signing the papers, signing in to say that I was there, doing the volunteer activity as a parent. The principal was the one who actually walked by and was like, oh, are you here for Nija and stuff like that. So you all got to see, like, more in depth of me actually being at Nija's school. And I feel like that added so much more to just the topic at hand of me having to go to that class. So that's why I say just pick up your camera and film. Stuff will happen and it will get interesting. And even if you think it's not that interesting, just keep creating the content so you get used to filming on a consistent basis. You have to put yourself out there, get out of your head, and just do it. And now that I'm not completely used to vlogging and stuff like that, but before I'll do something, I'm like, oh, maybe I should vlog this or maybe I should vlog that. And I think that that helps with me trying to, ooh, what did I tap my forehead? I didn't burn myself, but I tapped it. So yeah, just me getting in the mind frame of being a vlogger. I'm like, okay, let me pick up my camera and film my morning, or, you know, things like that. And it's really helping me with just how I feel about myself and how I feel about me being consistent. That's something that I really struggle with. And a lot of the times why I stop myself from doing things that I want to do, I always have this feeling like, okay, well, I know the Shani in the past was not consistent. Like, I'll start something and I'll always fall off, or I'll get this idea and I'm like super fired up and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna create this content, I'm gonna film this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this in my business, or whatever the case may be. And once that fire dies out, then I kind of slow down and I stop doing it completely, which I'm not that person anymore. I'm actually making steps in my daily life to make sure I don't revert back to those old ways. So me planning my day ahead, I have apps. Like, I have 2 apps right now. One is called Smart Tasks, which I use on like a day-to-day basis, just simple tasks that I need to get done. And then I also have this other app that one of my cousins recommended to me called Me Plus, and that's for like daily routines. So that's how I'm tracking myself and how I am trying to get better at creating a schedule so I can have time in the day, because I am very moody. I am so moody. So if I get down, I won't create. But if I have it written down, like, okay, girl, you know you want to do this today, then I can kind of push myself, because I already have the mind frame of what I want to get done. But if I don't plan it out and then I have one of those moods, it's like, okay, well, you don't really have anything structured for your day anyway, so it's okay to stay in bed all day today. And that's not okay. Sometimes you need those days, but for me and what I want to do and the goals that I want to accomplish, I know that's not okay right now. I really am happy with the way that I'm going right now as far as my productivity and how consistent I'm being with vlogging and stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing Vlogmas, but I know that's like a whole other beast. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm really excited about just where my channel is going and everything that I have planned for my content. I don't just want to do vlogs. It's not gonna be a small part. I do want it to be like a good part of my channel. I really want to talk about things that are important to me, like just the journey of motherhood and my mental health, things that I go through. I want to start going to therapy. That's been like really big on my list, and that's something that I've been, I guess, trying to get into for a long time. I looked up on the website Therapy for Black Girls, and I found like a lot of Black therapists in my area. I don't know why I didn't go through with it, honestly. I looked up on the website and it was kind of, I guess I just couldn't connect to it. It was like a catalog of a bunch of different therapists, and they had like certain specialties and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm more of a in-person, like I gotta feel you out before I take that step to like open up, because it's big for me. There are a lot of things that has happened in my life, in my past, that I feel like I need to just kind of heal from. And I don't want to have to go through 5, 6, 7 therapists, spilling my whole life out to them trying to find that person, because I just feel like that's going to be a lot on me, like emotionally. That's going to be very heavy, trying to just open up so much to somebody and just keep having to go to the next person, the next person, the next person, until I find that one, you know. But I just have to start the process. Like, I just have to start it. I have to get out of my head about what that's going to look like, because once I do find that person, I know it's going to be just life-changing for me. When I went to church one day, we had like it was the same day they had baptism Sunday, and they actually had a therapist out there. She had a table, and I gave her my email and stuff like that. So I don't know why I gave her one of my personal emails, because that's kind of the one that I don't check, which I feel like subconsciously I may do things to sabotage myself sometimes, which I'm trying to identify. But I know I don't check that email a lot, and it's just like, I got good vibes from her. I do want a black therapist. She was not a black therapist, but she did seem like she had really good energy. So when I gave her my email for her to like follow up with me, I actually I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna check that email, see if she followed up with me, and then just take the steps to see where it goes with her, just so I can start trying out different therapists. I think I'm so in my head about the whole process that I am limiting myself. I'm actually liking the fact that it's so silky straight. It's giving leave it. What I want to end with is just the fact that you never know what you're capable of until you start doing it. So never limit yourself. Never feel like you're not going to be able to do something consistently because you don't know what to do. You just have to start it, and then it will come. The ideas will come. The content will come. Watch more YouTubers so you can get more inspiration. But even if it's not YouTube that you want to do, even if it's a different lane that you want to go down, get out of your head. Know that if somebody else is doing it, you can do it too. There's literally no difference between them and you, except for the decision to actually take action and do whatever it is you need to do. There was a long time before I even had this vlogging camera. I was doing everything on my phone, and that was okay. That got me started. It got me used to years and years ago of just me filming myself in public. I want to do the things that make me happy. That's what's most important in this season in my life. Just investing time and doing things that I know I really want to do, because I never want to say, oh, you know, I had this idea and I was passionate about YouTube, but I didn't go through with it because I felt like nobody would watch my videos, or I felt like I just couldn't be the person that would do it. You have to become a person that's going to pick up the camera and film. You have to become a person that's going to get up and get dressed and do your hair and do your makeup and just become the woman that you want to be. I feel really good right now. Like, just this, waking up early, taking the time to do my makeup, like fully do my makeup, do my hair. I just want to carry this energy when I go back home. I don't want to, just because I'm not in this environment, I don't want to lose the momentum that I have. I don't want to lose the inspiration that I have just because I'm in a different environment. I know one day I'll